The footballing world has been able to witness some of the biggest and most shocking match-fixing scandals in football history. Here are some of the biggest match-fixing scandals in football history. The Italian league has had some of the most shocking football scandals in history. One of the most popular ones is the Calcio Pioli that occurred in 2006. Intercepted phone calls revealed that some teams had been in contact with the referee organization board so that they could select favorable referees. Teams that were in trouble included Juventus, Milan, Fiorentina, Lazio, and Regina. The punishment saw club owners, referees, and top club officials receiving lengthy football bans. Some, like former Fiorentina co-owner Andrea Della Vella and former Juventus director Luciano Moggi, were given prison sentence in addition to their football bans. Clubs received punishment as well, with Juventus relegated to Serie B and stripped 2 of its Serie A titles. Players like Fabio Cannavaro and Zlatan Ibrahimovic decided to leave Juventus after they were relegated. Nearly 35 international stars left Serie A that year. Juventus were further deducted 30 points and they were also handed a $90,000 fine. Number 2. The Nigerian Football Association handed down several lifetime bans for one of the most bizarre match-fixing scandals ever carried out. Plateau United Feeders and Police Machine were both on the brink of promotion prior to their respective matches with Akrab FC and Babayaro FC. However, their victories came into question when Plateau United Feeders won 79-0 and Police Machine won 67-0, with the vast majority of their goals being scored in the second half of the matches. As a result of this ridiculous match fixing, all 4 teams and the match officials from these matches were given lifetime bans in football. Number 3. The Olympiacos de Marseille 1993 scandal. Marseille were crowned the UEFA Champions League winners in 1993. At the same time, they were picking their 4th Ligue 1 title in a row. They were dominating the French football as they were consolidating their pole position in European football. This looked pointless as Marseille were found guilty of match fixing. Bernard Tapie, former owner of Marseille and Adidas, was discovered to have offered money to Valenciennes player to lose against Marseille. Tapie's intention was apparently to ensure that his team did not have to deal with injuries and low conditioning to their final of the Champions League. Consequently, Marseille were relegated to League 2 and stripped one of their League 1 title win. Tapie himself was handed a lifetime ban in football. Number 4. Standard Liège 1982 scandal. Standard Liège were involved in a match-fixing scandal that rocked Belgium a few decades ago. Club manager Raymond Goethals had instructed players to offer their match bonuses as bribes to their opponents. This would have allowed Standard Liège to ensure victory and win their title trophy. It would have also allowed them to keep their players match fit and uninjured for their game against Barcelona. After the match-fixing scandal came to fore, Goethals was banned from managing in Belgium for life. 13 Standard Liège players were also found guilty and banned from Belgian football. Notably, Goethals would go on to coach Marseille and bring their first Champions League trophy in 1993. In the same year, Tapie was involved in club's League 1 match-fixing scandal. Number 5. Italian drink spike in 2011. Back to Italy once again, and this time it was in Serie C. The encounter between Cremonese and Paganes became famous for all the wrong reasons. Early on that clash, Cremonese players were visibly lethargic, with some barely being able to walk, and one of their players crashed his car on their way home from the game. Eventually, it was discovered that the opposition goalkeeper, Marco Paolini, spiked some of their drinks with tranquilizer to fix the match and pay off his gambling debts. Paolini was banned for 5 years after the Italian FA discovered that he was linked with the disgraced Singaporean businessman Dan Tan.